Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of WHITT Sessions. We all know the drill. WHITT Sessions is a pop-up interview in a pop-up location with a surprise guest. And my guests today are also my friends. I am here in my office here at the Hammond Development Corporation, and it wasn't too long ago that I was chatting with the two of you regarding an amazingly successful art gallery launch, and now we're back in the same space with more good news. To my immediate right, I have our executive director, Jen Bussey, and to her right is our program director, Jackie DeRosa. Ladies, what have we going on now?
Well, we are about to launch our brand new community kitchen. As Jackie and I came onto the HDC scene, we noticed there was a real need for a community kitchen, something that wasn't too super fancy with real crazy machines, but things that were very useful for those entrepreneurs and that need to open up a place or want to realize a dream that they've been thinking about, but they just didn't have the kitchen to cook in.
Yes.
And Jackie is the spearhead of this. She has run with it, so I'll let her talk about it.
Jackie, the busy Jackie, right off the heels of the art gallery, and which is still up.
Right,
and,
right behind us.
Right over to a ribbon cutting. Right. What can we expect on Tuesday?
So on Tuesday is going to be, if you will, the first launch and preview of the kitchen. So this project has been a year in the making.
Wow.
So I was just thinking back, when did I start with this? Oh my gosh. We're going to have great food by Nikki's Urban Eats.
Once again.
Yes. So Nikki Clemens, Chef Nikki, owns Nikki's Urban Eats. And not only is she going to do the wonderful food, but she is going to be our kitchen manager.
Oh,
so we're going to have some great talent. Her along with Sybil Peoples are going to be our two kitchen managers, and they will be here then. So people can come and, listen to the mayor and see him cut the ribbon and tour the kitchen and get some photo ops.
To take with us entrepreneurs, the courses, the identification of funding, just the information that I feel the upper hand when it's time to really jump out there. And we have talked on numerous occasions about the logic behind the kitchen. You caterers out there cooking and baking in your kitchens. No. So this commercial kitchen, I keep wanting to call it industrial. I'm putting that out there for you because industrial is like the next level. But the commercial kitchen affords them to have a space where they can learn how to, maneuver and cater in a professional environment instead of, honey, can you check the oven and put that in the trunk for me, So I really love that. In addition to other programs that you have for entrepreneurs, those of us who are not necessarily in culinary, can one of you talk a little bit more about the programs for entrepreneurs here?
Sure. So we have an 18-week program called Next Level that we've been running, since the 80s, the late 80s. And it is 2-part class, about 10 weeks each. And we teach everything about how to start and run a business. So everything from where do you get your EIN number? How do you register with the state of Indiana? What about your insurance? Who really are your target customers?
And let me tell you, they follow up because when I had something going on with the state, and I was sweating, let me tell you, when I got a reminder from you all and I was on the phone, but I so appreciated that. I called you back like, oh my God, thank you. Because sometimes you don't get the alerts or you don't know if something has expired or you haven't filled out a form for something. You just don't know. But HDC is here to help us to do that. So thank you so much. I'm in compliance now, everybody, with the state of Indiana.
Well, that's the thing. There's just so much to know to run a business. And like you said, you get a notice and you don't know what it means and you don't know where somewhere to go.
Right.
That's what we're here for.
I was in tears.
You were good,
I didn't
you were
need to be,
good.
but I thought I did.
We were
and-
the safety net. We
Yes,
had you.
yes, you still have me. And so again, talk about the timing for Tuesday and some of our sponsors.
Sure. So we are sponsored by Jackie. I'll let you take that since you
Sure. So our financial sponsors are the Fifth Third Chicagoland Foundation, so
Okay.
Fifth Third Bank, BP,
Okay.
right here out of Hammond, and First Midwest Bank, which is now a division of Old National, and our one of our equipment donators. So we had a great deal of kitchen equipment donated to us by
Okay.
Franciscan Health here in Hammond.
Thank you, Francis.
Wow, it was great. So that was really a great
That's the good
kickstart.
stuff, right?
Mm.
Okay.
Yes.
Good, good.
She says it way better than I do.
Oh, sure. So Tuesday, 10 o'clock, right?
Yes, and another component of what we're going to be doing in the future is it's all great to learn how to run your business and to be here and have a kitchen to cook in, but where do you sample your wares when you're just a small startup? Well, we also have a pop-up kitchen across the street that's going to be a cafe where they can come and they can cook in the kitchen, and then when they're all, have everything prepared, they can pop up right across the street, put a
Oh,
big
my
sign up, we're open, and sell out.
I love it. Summertime is going to be fun in downtown
Oh, yeah.
Hammond. I hadn't said the address because everybody knows where HDC is. The Hammond Development Corporation, one of the offices, is located here at 5233 Holman Avenue in downtown Hammond. And so if they're coming, I noticed that we have two entrances. So can you talk a little bit about logistically when people park and when they come,
Sure.
what they should do?
Absolutely. So when you're coming to the hub, we have a parking lot directly behind the building. So if you turn east on Fayette Street coming from Holman, you can come around the building and park in our parking lot in the back here, and that's perfectly fine. But there's also ample parking across the street.
Okay.
So on the corner of Sibley and Holman is a big public parking lot, and you can just cross the street and come over. Or you can even, again, turn east down Fayette Street, and there's a public parking lot there, and you could just walk through the alley, 2 buildings down, back entrance, front entrance, will both be open.
Plenty of ways to get here, and so we just need you to get here. I know that once the ribbon cutting is done on Tuesday, then it's officially open for people to give you a call to come do a tour, to learn more about how they can rent the kitchen. What's that process look like, Jackie?
Yes, so absolutely. We are going to, in April, start having open house tours.
Okay.
So we'll have them on the weekends, we'll have them in the evenings, we're getting the schedule ready, and that, of course, will be posted on Facebook and on our website. But you can come and have a tour, and our kitchen managers, Sybil Peoples and Nikki Clemens, will take you through the kitchen, explain the process, how to become a member, and you can sign up.
Perfect. So we encourage you to watch the ribbon cutting live if you're unable to attend on Tuesday, March 29th at 10 a.m. Central Time. We have people watching from everywhere. Central Time. And following that ribbon cutting, I'm going to do a special interview with your kitchen managers, Nikki and Sybil, so that you can get an inside purview of exactly what they have planned for the kitchen. I'm going to end this segment with you, Jen,
Okay.
as our executive director, and having seen so many entrepreneurs come through these doors and go out into the world and be successful. What would you say to that one person who's watching, teetering, nail biting, wondering to get them here to follow their dream?
Sure, absolutely. Something that we specialize in, HDC has been around for next year 40 years. So we've been doing this a long time. We have a lot of knowledge. Jackie is our business administrator, so we have all kinds of funding, programming, everything that you could need to just take that first step. That's always the most nerve-wracking thing, right? When you're a
Yes.
new business and you're like, I don't know if I can do it.
Just
You
start.
can do it.
Mhm.
Just take that first step, and then we will be here with our hands held out and lead you down the road.
I'm a witness. And I'm Chelsea Whittington. You have tuned in to another edition of CWIT Sessions. My special guests have been my friends, Jen Bussey and Jackie DeRosa of the Hammond Development Corporation, also known as the Hub, and also where the offices of CWIT PR are located. So we're definitely in the house, and we'll be in the house in the kitchen on Tuesday, March 29th at 10 a.m. Make sure you mark your calendars to tune in. But until then, we'll see you next time. Very good, ladies.